this was a good insight. I didn't go over every single. Well, I did go over every single race as a synopsis for every single race, but I think this is a good insight to the various judges races in California, especially because that's my state. Um, but the problem being that what we see with judges today is something that needs to be considered when you go to vote in whatever elections that you have. I doubt that this stream of me going over the various judges and judge candidates and stuff like that will ever go to the people that need to see something like this. But if it does, if this somehow gets out into the world, I want people to really, really pay attention to their judge races. Because I just looked at one of the judges races, one of the contested judges races, and had found a political activist hiding among them. Someone who is going to consider somebody's individual circumstances, someone who says they will judge based on the law. However, at the same time, if it comes out that the person who is being judged has some prevailing circumstances that is the result of some systemic issue, that may turn her decision a bit. And that right there, the fact that she will take systemic issues into account as part of her decision making alongside the law, that right there is what releases criminals back onto the streets. So to anyone that happens to upon this stream, I want you to pay attention to your judges' races too. As boring as it is to think about, oh, these judges that I'm never going to see, that I'm never going to come across, because who am I to be breaking the law to ever see these people in action? No. You got to look at your judges' races. If they are on the ballot, you've got judges, of superior courts that are on the ballot. Look at them, especially the ones in contention, because you're going to find some sneaky fuckers in there. Just in this stream, I came across people that come from Pakistan that are going to come in and judge cases, trying to judge cases over an 84-year-old that supposedly said the wrong thing, that supposedly is being ousted because he's too old. That may have some merit. You might be way older, but if the only thing they have on the guy is that he's too old and we need some younger blood for the sake of having younger blood, but the only real qualifications that the younger blood has is that he worked with the mentally ill, but the guy being accused of some allegations admits that he has an issue, but is still capable of doing his job. I think I would take the guy that admits to some faults and is still capable of doing the job versus essentially a foreigner. Watch your judges' races, people, because you might be the difference maker of making sure that someone who should not be judging, you could be the one to prevent someone that would judge a defendant with 5 murders to let them free or on bail or on parole. We're coming to the end of the stream right now because it's been 4 hours of me talking, and damn, that's a long time. But I want to make sure and probably look at some other judge races too. But from the synopsis, and especially the deep dive to at least one of the races, to 2 or 3 of the races, you come to find out that you got there's some sneaky people within these races that you need to, especially you have any degree of making sure that the justice system has any sort of integrity. You must pay attention to these races, as well as your primaries for your legislature, for your governors, for your senators, for your representatives. Pay attention to the hidden judges races as well, because those people, the people who are running for judges, are the ones that will either let a thief go or they will put them behind bars like they should. So, I appreciate anyone and everyone that came through here. Anyone that comes upon this video, this VOD. Please leave your comments. Please leave your thoughts and whatnot. And please, 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 please get involved with your local elections. And every single branch of government must be under scrutiny. Every single person that runs for any one of these branches, the legislative, the executive, the judiciary, especially the judiciary. Make sure that you are involved in every single one. We have three branches of government, not 2. Do not forget your judges. Do not forget the judiciary, because those are the ones that that help to keep your streets safe. It's not just law enforcement. Law enforcement is part of the executive. Those are the ones that will enforce the law. Those are the ones that will execute the law as written. However, the judges are also there to make sure that they interpret the laws as written. Some of these people that we went over in this stream have aims to not just interpret the law as written, but to finagle it based on their own personal discretion of the law, own personal interpretation of the law, such that they will make judgments and make sentences that maybe won't see the person being adjudicated as all that bad, but the person adjudicated committed theft and broke property. They were caught committing a crime, but they were let go because their individual circumstances made it so that the system pushed them that way. That's bullshit. Bullshit. You don't want to elect a judge that will do that to your city, to your streets, to your country. Pay attention to your judges' races. And happy voting. Anyway, I appreciate anyone and everyone that came through this. If you enjoyed hearing what you were saying, do the things of liking, subscribing, and stuff like that. And I will see you guys in the next video or stream. You have a great one, you guys. Have a great one.